More tanks coming out. Looks like he's slowly transitioning from a from a mobile army to a more static and defensive army. Do you see a third refinery coming down for Evan and his natural? And we do see the third expo from GoldFish taking the natural of this bottom position. Couple Zergling scouts moving out. Looks like they cleared out this marine. I still don't see why this Zergling's not doing his job. He's just playing in the bushes. He needs to grab that Zelnaga tower. Got the Overlord speed upgrade done, and it looks like we're going to see some Overlord. Oops, crap. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like the Overlord speed is done. The layer is complete. And it looks like we're going to see some Overlord scouts moving their way across the map, potentially spotting some expos or something. Overseer moving in. Let's see what he's got. He does have the missile turret up, but it's not going to catch that Overseer. See a very complete view of Evan's tech tree at the moment. A large push coming out here. Those Overlords are going down. No supply cap from GoldFish yet, but he did manage to lose about 18 food supply right there. Now if I were Evan, I would keep pushing. There we go. We're going to see this push here. Not quite take out that creep tumor. And we see him sieging up back here. Now he doesn't know quite what's up here yet. You have a lot of Zerglings moving on, and Infestors. Very potent tech choice against this many Marines. But those tanks are going to provide a very hard line to breach, and this, we see a very nice spread from Evan. It's going to be very hard to fungal growth those Marines properly at this point. We see him, as you notice, he's not just stimming up and charging in where those Infestors are going to be able to fungal growth them all. He's keeping them well spread out, maybe possibly some fearsome Banelings, but he's keeping them spread out, waiting for reinforcements, which are coming in. These Marines are going AWOL. I'll probably take out this Zergling here. But this Overlord's still doing a fair amount of spotting there. And let's see what he does with these Marines. Third is in a very weak position right now, especially against all those Marines. They can move right up there and mop that up quite easily. We see an extraordinarily ridiculous amount of mineral buildup for GoldFish here. He needs to start spending something somewhere, either on upgrades or something, but he's not managing his macro very well right now. Do see the medevac tech come out, and as I said, we're going to see this push come from Evan, wipe out this third. He needs to move those 4 Marines a step forward and start working on that base there. All these Marines are there we go, very critical health. Looks like these Infestors don't want to get close. He needs to move a tank up just a little closer to give these Marines on the high ground a little bit more support. Do see some spine crawlers coming down, hopefully for some static defense, but I don't agree with this move. They're just going to get wiped out. See a lot of Zerglings coming out here, and they're going to mop up these Marines as soon as they pop. And there they go. We do see infested Terrans coming down, providing some damn it. We do see a liftoff coming here, but the Infestors are doing a very good job fungal growthing that, causing the loss of one of the medevacs, which was full. And he needs just to get in there and wipe these things out. He's letting their energy recharge too well. Do you see a scan coming down for GoldFish? It seems to be kind of a Mexican standoff with both players trying to bait each other into committing to an attack. Someone's in trouble here. Looks like those Marines are going to mop those up. Looks like GoldFish went for a counterattack but was intercepted halfway through. We do see another Marine push coming down from the Marines on the third base of GoldFish, which was now wiped out. See a single spine crawler just chilling out here. Don't know what it's going to do. It's going to have to get up and leave eventually. Another scan going out. He does not like those infestors. He's lost quite a few. Oh, terrible crossfire there. Just wiped out his own tank for a single infested marine. He's got to get a Raven in if those infestors are going to stay burrowed like that. See another fungal drop going off, and this tank was out of position during that. We see a lot of infestors here. I would actually start switching more to mech, maybe into Thor's personally, but I am not critiquing his gameplay at this point. Another burrowed unburrowed at the wrong time there, buddy. More Marines moving in. These medevacs are doing a good job of keeping these Marines on full health. Oh, it's going to get killed. Needs to get an SCV down, maybe start repairing some of these more mechanically minded units. We do see a major push coming from GoldFish here. Going to try and break this siege line, but ends up losing all his infestors. Does throw down quite a few infested Marines, but they don't manage to pop in time. See more infestors coming in. We're throwing down a couple more infested Marines, but they're not providing enough. Does catch another tank in the crossfire. This is a very interesting way of dealing with that siege lining. One I haven't seen before. I would understand that it takes quite a bit of micro. Loses one infestor. Gets another two very low. If you can get one siege blast on each of those, they are toast. We do see the siege line relining up here. Those Zerglings are dead. He looks like he's taking a more open expansion here, and we see the GG. Kind of an abrupt ending here, but when you can't break a siege line like this, that's eventually what happens. You starve them out for resources. Now, granted, he was sitting on quite a bit here, but still, I do not agree with the tactic he chose in trying to break this siege line. I would have actually switched from from Infestor Tech to maybe Mutalisk and done some flybys in the natural and expansions here. As we can see, these are not very well defended. Anyway, this has been Phobos. Thank you for joining us at Bronze League Gaming. If you have a replay, please submit it to the Bronze League Perspective at hotmail.com. Once again, this is Phobos. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.